Hey everybody, Michael Fabiano here, SI.com/fantasy with breaking news. Leonard Fournette signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From a fantasy perspective, this was the best case scenario, all right? He's not going to be an RB2 right away like he would have been in Jacksonville. There's a very good chance it'll be Ronald Jones starting for the Bucs in week 1. But eventually, I think Fournette will separate himself, become the guy, and lead that Buccaneers backfield in touches. Now, Bruce Arians and his coaching staff, they've said all the right things about Ronald Jones. But what they've said, and now what they've just done, which is add a number 1 running back, well, that's two different things. So if you're in a fantasy football draft coming up this week, I would take Leonard Fournette as an RB3, as a flex starter. Hopefully, a guy who can move into the RB2 territory as the season wears on. And as for Ronald Jones, this puts a massive dent into his value. If you drafted him as an RB3, well, that investment is not going to pay off. In fact, right now, I feel like Ronald Jones, probably more of an RB4 from a fantasy perspective. No other backs in Tampa Bay, LaShawn McCoy, Keyshawn Vaughn, none of them will have any fantasy value at this point. So if you're drafting, it's either Fournette or Ronald Jones. And again, Jones likely to see the week 1 start. Maybe he starts into week 2. But eventually, I feel like Leonard Fournette will take that job from Rojo and become the fantasy running back to own in Tampa Bay.